look into that camera and I want you to talk your shit. I want you to tell me about your accolades. I want to tell me about the followers you got. I want me to tell you. I just want you to run it down so that those girls be out there that's going to watch the show. I want to be like, that bitch ain't all that. That bitch ain't that. That bitch, this is why I'm this.
I agree.
My name is.
One thing you don't got to do is beg me to talk about myself, girl. I'll talk about myself.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's what you need.
My name is, and then go for it.
Okay, my name is Drew Afualo. I am 29 years old. I'm going to be 30 this year.
Whoa,
look at me.
A baby.
And I can't wait to be 30 because then I can say, oh, I'm only 30. But now that I'm 29, I'm old in 20s. Anyways, so I joined TikTok 4-ish years ago at this point after I got fired when I was working at the NFL. I was working at the NFL, got fired. 2 weeks later, COVID hit. Then my man encouraged me to start posting on TikTok. So I started posting, at first telling stories, but then it turned into kind of like me just attacking the worst men on planet fucking Earth. I go in and antagonize them on purpose. Like I swing on them when their backs are turned. And then they always try to respond and it never works because they're broke and ugly. So, that doesn't lend towards intellect normally. So I've been fucking up men online for years and it grew me this very large following on TikTok. On TikTok, I have 8.2 mil. On Instagram, I have 1.3 mil. I have a comment section show, which is with Spotify. It's Spotify exclusive. My show got bought after only filming, I think, like 12 to 14 episodes. I wasn't even in season 2 yet before I got bought. Clock that. And then on top of that, I've written a book, New York Times bestseller. Clock that,
Clock that, bitch.
And 2 weeks on the list. And also, I'm the first Samoan woman ever to make that list. So, fucking period.
Wow.
And then, what else? I have a bunch of other shit going on now. But now I'm just kind of chilling where I'm at. Trying to catch up to you, girl.
Girl, listen. I'm over here like, honey, I like a good first time. But you just ran it down. What I appreciate about you is that you came out and you just blurted just how you feel. Mm-hmm. And I don't think people really understand about authentically being yourself.
Right. Yeah.
People think like, well, and people are learning this now because I've been seeing a lot of girls who've been on TV and all this stuff. And then now they got to try to figure out this place, where to go because they don't have any connections because we've only seen them as a character.
Right.
When people fall in love with us, they fall in love with the real, raw who we are, and then we start getting TV deals and all that other type
we
of shit.
We did it the reverse way.
The reverse way. And it's like the TV girls over there like, well, I'm scared to show my
right,
because they may not like me.
And we have no choice.
Girl, we don't know who you are. You've played a character.
I agree. And also, women like us don't have the choice, really. Most times, like, they won't let us in even if we fake everything. Mm-hmm. So I've even said, like, when I did an interview with Forbes, I said...
You clocked that, too? Clock that.
Clock that, too. I was on the cover of Forbes for the 30 Under 30 creator issue, period.
Clock that.
When I did an interview with them, I was talking about how when I first grew my platform, I wasn't getting signed by anybody. Mm-hmm. And I was growing like 100,000 followers every day. And it's literally because of what I look like and how I talk. So it's like agencies were saying it was hard to market me. Like there's no way we're going to get her brand deals. There's no way we're going to do any of that because she's too loud and aggressive and mean. And honestly, what I've said before is, like, I just got too big to ignore. It wasn't that they just suddenly were like, wait, actually, I think she has something. I got too big to ignore. Yeah. So sometimes we have to force them to look at us.
It's like you don't want to let us through the door, so we'll stand outside.
Exactly.
We'll stand outside.
Absolutely.
And then we'll scream so loud that the walls will fall in. And bitch, hey!
Then they have no choice but to welcome us in. Yeah.
They have no choice.
And it's because we have no choice but to be ourselves. Yeah. Like we don't have that kind of assimilation in us anymore. At certain points, I feel like as soon as I unpacked a lot of my internalized like biases, whether it's like internalized racism, transphobia, homophobia, misogyny, all of that, I realized that I have I want to be seen as who I am.
Yes.
I don't want to be seen as what I'm pretending to be so I can fit in. And we're big, loud bitches. We have no choice.
Yes.